has been demonized relentlessly by the press, whether they're claiming football fans or soccer fans, whatever you want to call them, are Nazis, or that they're too tough on migration. But in reality, Croatia has been far more tolerant of economic migrants coming through the country than they should have been. For some time, Croatian authorities have been actively escorting migrants through the country and to the border safely, with sympathetic locals giving them food along the way. The media suggests Croatia is simply dumping the migrants in neighboring Slovenia, but what else are they to do? And for a country so often accused of racism and fascism, isn't it bizarre to see sympathetic villagers giving food to foreign invaders? Croatia is looking after itself, and it's been much kinder than they needed to be. These migrants could have and should have simply turned back when they first illegally arrived in the country. These economic migrants from Algeria, Syria, and Pakistan are invading Europe in the millions, and nobody can cope, let alone Croatia, a small country of only 4 million people. And when Croatia has stood up and said, "No, hang on, we can't keep taking this," they're slammed by the press. Police officers are accused of brutality when migrants violently try to force their way across borders, and it's Croatia's fault for defending themselves when things get nasty. Croatian police are literally having to resist attempts by migrants to force their way into Croatia, so police have been issued by Bosnia and Croatia to police their border. European outlet Anza Med reported that overnight migrants sent groups of children towards the police border where they chanted "Open border, open border." This is the kind of tactics that we're dealing with, using children, and it's a warning sign that we aren't letting in ethical, decent people. So when the liberal left across the world was so outraged that Croatia said it wouldn't sign the UN Migration Pact, I wasn't surprised one bit. Earlier in November, Croatia said that it had no intention of signing the UN Global Compact for Migration alongside the US, Hungary, and Austria. This is an agreement that will effectively force countries that sign up to the agreement to accept an orderly entry of migrants from all over the world. Should Croatia sign it, they'll be forced to take in the migrants that they are currently either denying or moving through to neighboring states. But even racist Croatia will be attending the UN conference. The country's interior minister will be representing Croatia at the Marrakesh Migration Conference after the president of Croatia backed out, saying that the UN Migration Pact had been causing disputes. I am sad to say that Croatia might end up signing the Global Compact for safe, orderly, and regular migration. Perhaps the pressure just became too much. Croatia had been involved with some of the negotiations of the text of the document, and Interior Minister Andrej Plenković has said that some fundamental principles they supported were included in the document. So perhaps Croatia has buckled and will be signing this death warrant. Croatia should believe in itself. When the Western press attacks you, you know you're doing something right. Do you remember how the Western press attacked Hungary for building a border barrier? Well, that border barrier worked. It's 100 miles long, it's patrolled by soldiers, dogs, and police, and Hungarian authorities have said that it has effectively shut down the main migrant route from the Middle East into Western Europe. Hungary helped stem the flow, and the media was wrong. So, Croatia, remember that not everyone in the West hates you. We believe in you. You have the right to self-determination and to protect your identity and to protect your children. Fight back. Pressure your politicians to throw out this UN compact. Don't sign it and don't feel bad. Your country is being used by economic migrants who are effectively illegal immigrants. Stop them at your border, turn them around. It isn't racist, and you don't need to capitulate. If you want to know more, please sign up to keep up to date with my new Defend Croatia series. Go to defendcroatia.com.